What's up, everybody? Welcome, welcome. Come on in. Welcome, welcome. It's good to see everybody. Hope you're doing well. I hope life is treating you good. Um, Man, there's a lot of things I'm thinking about today. I got some things on my mind. But first let's do some house cleaning. Um, let's if you're online, feel free to click the like button, share, um and also if you're interested in cryptocurrency, feel free to check the description below, and also check the description below if you're interested in the metaverse. I got some links there, uh if you're interested. Now let's get to the topic. Okay, topic at hand. It's really no structured topic. I was just I had something on my mind because I saw something on TikTok. I'm on TikTok a lot, and I get a lot of videos, and I notice a lot of people. I post stuff on TikTok. I post stuff on IG and Facebook and everything. And there's stuff that I'm a guy. I love to laugh, and there's things that are funny, man, and hilarious. I love to laugh. I find a joke almost on anything. You know what I'm saying? I think you can almost find something funny in any kind of situation almost. But I found something yesterday. It hit my TikTok, uh, on your the for you or whatever. Uh, I found something that really it really disturbed me. It really disturbed me a whole lot, and it kind of pissed me off. And it's a video, and I'm gonna show it to you. I'm gonna show it to you in a second. It's a video that somebody posted up, thought it was hilarious and sad at the same time. But I didn't think that it was funny or sad. It kind of really turned something in my mind that just kind of pissed me off. I don't have kids, but there's certain things, man, that's just been instilled in me. That's just when it comes to kids, there's a line. There's a line. You know what I mean? There's some lines that you just don't cross. And I'm saying this about the person that posted it, as well as the person that the video was about. The video was about a mother. I think she's a mother, and she has those poles, those what do you call those, stripper poles. She has one of those in her house or apartment or whatever, and she has her child. She's up here training her child on a joint, and it's a girl. I've seen some videos uh I seen a long time ago. I seen one mother, she had her sons on the joint. That pissed me off. I wish I had a a YouTube channel back then when I seen it, because I would have definitely discussed it. If I find that video, I'm gonna definitely go try to find it and talk about it, discuss that, because I really think that's something that we have to take a look at, and because it affects our culture. You know what I'm saying? It affects our culture. It affects our society. Um, I'm gonna show you the video right now. Okay, I got it on my phone right here. I'm gonna post. I'm gonna push it. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna post it right here. All right, here we go. We're gonna watch it like this. All right. that's enough of that, man. I can't take anymore. Now I know somebody posted it up. Uh I know somebody posted up, it's one of those sad things. But man, that really made me kind of piss me off, man. Just because, I'm not a father, but like if I had kids, that's the last thing I would want to happen to my kids. That's abuse right there. That's a reason to take your child away from you. You know what I'm saying? If you're doing that to your child, if you're out there and you're doing that to your child, man, you deserve your kids taken away from you. I almost would say prison. I would almost say that you deserve prison too, because that's child abuse. That's sexual abuse. You what you're doing is you're instilling things into your child's mind. You know what that does to a child's psyche? You know, I mean, w- this is the thing that kind of the reason why it bothers me is because we look at children as just children, but the thing about it is you're raising adults. These are people that are going to be adults one day. You know what I'm saying? These are people who are going to be somebody's mother one day. That child is going to be somebody's mom one day. That child is going to be somebody's, so maybe hopefully somebody's wife. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So if you have a son out there, don't look at him as just a little kid. He's gonna be somebody's husband one day. At least that's what you're supposed to be. We're supposed to be prepping these kids to be civil adults, not just civil adults, but 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 these kids are gonna produce your grandkids. One day you're gonna be old and you're gonna need their children. You're gonna need these kids to help you one day. These kids are gonna be the ones that are gonna when you're old and it's time for you to be put in a nursing home. These are the kids that are gonna be taking care of you. And if we're raising these kids like this, you know, we're destroying our own future. We're destroying our own future when we do this to these kids, man. Like that really fired me up, man. Like, oh man, like I and I do desire to have kids one day. Um, I don't have kids at all, but I'm almost afraid to have kids. You know what I mean? Because who are their friends going to be? Is it going to be children that grow up in homes like this? Who are my kids' friends are going to? You know what I mean? Uh, you know, God forbid, when it's time for my child and they wanna do sleepovers and go over their friend's house. Do I really want my child to go over their friend's house and not knowing as if this kind of stuff is going on? You know what I mean? You know, children shouldn't be exposed to this kind of stuff. Children shouldn't be exposed to pornography or stripping and all that kind of stuff. That whole and you know what? She probably didn't think nothing was wrong with it. We're just dancing on a pole or just doing flips and tricks on a pole or whatever. And it's more about what that symbolizes and what you're doing to your child's mind and what you're saying is okay to your child. You're destroying her future and you're destroying your own future when you do that. You know, you're destroying and you're also destroying your family. You're destroying your family a lot, and there's a lot of people that are doing that. There's a lot of people, and I'm not going to just say mothers because there's fathers out there that are doing it too. But for the most part, there are because we have a more life nowadays. There are more single parent mothers now. You're going to see more of that. You know what I mean? You're gonna. I think mothers are going to take the brunt of that of the blame for that. Because more children are raised by their mothers nowadays. And less fathers are raising their kids. You know, but aside from that, we're destroying our families. We're destroying our families, and let's bring the race into it. Black people, if we're destroying our own families, we can't say a thing to white people. We can't say a thing to we have no right to say a thing to the system or to the system or to the government, and we can't blame nobody for that kind of stuff. We got to blame ourselves for that. We got to blame ourselves for that. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous, man. That's totally unacceptable. When it comes to kids, we can't play games. We can't play games because you know that child, when I'm old and I can't fend for myself, I'm gonna need somebody to care for me. When you're old, you're gonna need somebody to care for you. Are you raising your kids in a way where you can depend on them? You can depend that they're gonna take care of you. You can depend that they're gonna make sure that you're okay. When you can't take care of yourself, we can't be short-sighted when it comes to kids because your kids, you should plan that your kids outlive you. You know what I'm saying? And when they outlive you, you need to plan that they're going to be the ones to take care of you one day. That needs to be something that we discuss on the table. If you're out there, make a comment. If you're out here, make a comment. I love to talk to you. I love to hear what you got to say on this comment because this is ridiculous. I'm probably going to play it again. uh I'm probably going to play it again in a little bit, uh for the people that's coming in. If you didn't see it, um I don't know, cause it really is disturbing, you know what I'm saying? It really is a disturbing, it really is uh, a disturbing video to watch, and, there's just no way I can find that acceptable in any kind of way. If you're single and you got a stripper pole in your house, that's your business, you know what I mean? I don't necessarily agree. I don't think that's a healthy thing anyway, even if you are single, but that's your choice. We all make choices. We all make choices. It's one thing to make choices that affect you only. If it only affects you, it's okay to make whatever choices. Not is okay. I'm not even going to say that. It's just if you make a choice that only affects you, then so be it. That's what you decided to do. But when it affects other people, now you have responsibility. You have a responsibility to make sure that that the people around you are safe. That what you're giving that what you're presenting to people, and I'm saying that as well as children. When you have children, when you're around anybody, your child or anybody else's child, your niece, your nephews, or whatever, you have a responsibility to make sure that that child is safe, and that the material that's being shown to them, or the things that are being taught to them, are things that are going to benefit them in the future. We can't just be like, oh, there's nothing wrong, it's just having fun. No, we have to think a lot harder than that. And this is the thing, we are adults. We can't be on fun mode all the time. That we have to be adults, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's great to have fun with your kids. It's great to have definitely have quality time with your kids, and show your kids that it's okay to have fun. Kids are all about fun. That's what they do. Kids, but as an adult, your job isn't to always be fun. Your job is to teach them something meaningful that's going to help them when they're older. The kids that will grow up and they'll learn how to have fun on their own. They're going to grow up and they're going to figure it out on their own. But you have to teach your kids how to be responsible. You know, these kids are going to grow up, and you know, we got kids now. You know what I mean? And it's just sad how a lot of them are being raised. It's sad watching watching kids, watching other people's kids. And the thing that kind of pisses me off is when the parents think it's cute when their kids are doing some crazy things. You know what I'm saying? When the kids are doing some things that are ethically uh not necessarily ethically wrong, but well, yeah, ethically, well, that's wrong ethically and morally, or things that are just compromising, ethically compromising. That's a better word or a better term, I would say, compromising, where it may not be wrong, but somewhere down the line it can lead to something wrong. You know what I mean? So yeah, parents, do a better job. Yo, and if we know people that are doing this stuff, we need to report them. If we know people who are doing this stuff to their kids, we need to report them, because they don't need to be having kids. To be they don't need to be raising kids. If they can't if they're doing this and posting on TikTok, you have friends that are posting stuff on TikTok or posting stuff on social media with them and their kids doing these crazy things. Yeah, report them. Report them. Cause look, those kids might grow up to rob you one day. You know what I'm saying? Those kids might grow up to do some crazy things to you one day, and then you're gonna wonder why you're being disrespected. You're gonna be like, oh, you know what I mean? It starts as a child. You know what I mean? Kids need to learn the basic things in life, and that's how to respect themselves, how to respect the people around them. Um, they need to know what's acceptable in society and what's not acceptable in society. We need to teach our kids the things that are going to make our family strong, that the things that are going to make our relationship strong, the things that are going to make our society strong and our community strong. We can't have a strong community full of people like that. We can't we Like people who think like that are going to tear down our community. If you have a whole bunch of mothers, if everybody's mother was like that, teaching their kids how to get on the pole, do you know what that next generation of kids are going to think like? And how does stripping help the society overall? You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to down anybody. If you're a stripper out there and you're doing what you do or whatever, okay, you're an adult, okay? And when you're an adult, you can make those decisions. But is that something that you want to teach a child to do? You know what I mean? We're supposed to teach our kids to make better decisions than us. You know, um, a lot of people nowadays, at one time, stuff like stripping was something that was shamed, and that was something that it wasn't something that you wanted to talk about that you did. And now people just talk about it openly. Oh yeah, I'm a stripper, yada yada yada, like it's something normal. And I think there's something toxic about that. I think that's a toxic, we our environment is very toxic. um that's a toxic way of thinking. uh yeah, and I'm really, and I don't want to get on this whole uh we call Black Panther or whatever, Black Lives Matter stuff or whatever, and all that kind of stuff. But I just think it's funny how we always talk, when something bad happens and somebody gets killed or something crazy happens in the street or whatever, we talk about how sad it is and how we need to band together and how we need to do this for the community and do that for the community or whatever. And a lot of us don't even realize that the community starts with families. You know, Community starts with healthy families. If you want a healthy community, you have to have healthy families. To have healthy families, you have to have healthy relationships between men and women. That's how you build a community. And I'm not here to talk about the whole, gay and LGBTQ stuff. I'm not here to even go in that route. What I'm saying is, if we're going to talk about building communities and building a safe environment for everybody, and it's and we want to talk about building the black community, for those who want to talk about, oh yeah, black people need this and black people need that, or yada yada yada. Well, and this, I don't think the lady in this video was black. I'm not sure what race she is. I have no idea. I didn't look at it really hard enough to really try to figure that out. All I knew was it was a it was a mother and a child, and that really pissed me off. But I'm talking about race just because I'm black, and I know a lot of black people will probably see something like this, in their social media, or might see something and then think it's funny, ha 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 ha. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's wrong. Ha 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 ha. Even when we see something wrong, a lot of times we laugh it off. And there's certain things that's just not funny. There's certain things that's just not funny on any level. And I think when it comes to kids, when it comes to abuse and sexual abuse and things of that nature, that's when we gotta cross the line. That's when we gotta say, hey, look, that's not funny. We gotta protect our kids. You know what I'm saying? We talk about we need to protect women. We need to protect this this group here and this group over there. We need to protect these kids first, man. You know, and mothers, that's your job. That's what a mother does. A woman, a mother protects her children at any cost. So, and it's not just protecting them physically from harm, but you got to protect them mentally. You got to protect their minds. Their mind is more important than anything. Protecting a child's mind and protecting their spirit, you know, uh their character, who they are. That's what you protect. That's what we're supposed to protect. And I think why I'm so passionate about this is because mothers are the first teachers of children. Like Like mothers are literally the first teachers of children. Most of the stuff that I learned as a small child is because my mom sat down and taught it to me. You know what I'm saying? I grew up with both my parents. I grew up, my dad's taught me things, but your mom is your first teacher, you know. And even though I went to school, when I got home, who helped me with my homework? My both my parents helped me, but I will say that my mom, she's the one that really, when it came to really nurturing me as far as learning and as far as learning and stuff like that. My mom was the first one to do that more so, you know. And if the kids don't respect their mothers, they're not going to respect their teachers at school. I tell you that. They're not going to respect them or any adult. But yeah, we got a lot to work on in our society and in our communities. And yeah, man, this ratchet stuff gotta go, man. You know, I think it was one thing when this ratchet lifestyle was only a small select group of people that did it. You know what I'm saying? When it was just not everybody, but oh yeah, that person over there that they into some crazy stuff. Ha 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 ha, whatever. But this whole ratchet mindset is spread it like a disease, man. And honest to God, it's ruining relationships, it's ruining marriages, it's ruining children, it's ruining people, man. We gotta find a way to cut this crap out. We gotta find a way to cut it out because it is not cool and it's not healthy for us. It's really not healthy. All right, I think I've said enough for today. Um, again, like, subscribe, check out the description below. And hopefully you'll find something that you like down there. Yeah, talk to me. Say something in the comments and I'll talk to you later. Have a good day.